you wait till you have everything figured out, or should you take that bold step? Simple answer. Hi guys, it's been a while honestly, and if you are new here, this channel is where I talk about topics on faith, growth, and yeah, everything that comes with it. Yeah, I'm basically just documenting my journey, and mind you, if you're here because you want to figure things out, you need to have figuring things out. So we'll figure things out together. Yeah, but if you're new here, welcome, and if you're back after I took another very long break, welcome back. I would get to that. So I've been thinking a lot about something. Should you wait till you have everything figured out, or should you take that bold step? Simple answer, no.
No! No!
There are two types of people. There are people who get ideas, like probably at the spur of the moment, they are able to just get up, do whatever they need to get done, move on, and start taking steps. Whereas there's another category of people who like to have everything figured out. Like they get the plan, but they would like to have it, like they would like to have details on what to do, how to go about it, like just making sure everything is perfect. As I was meditating, I was like, so what category do I fall under? And I want you to guess.
2 hours later.
Yes, I fall under the second category of people. I realized that I like to have everything figured out. I like to have a clear plan. I'm the type of person that would rather take my time. Like I like to take my time to plan and plan and plan and plan and plan and plan and plan till I just keep on planning and sadly never end up doing anything because of how much I have planned. I don't know if that makes sense. I believe it makes sense. For me now, I realized that planning isn't bad. Like planning wasn't the problem. Just that I would spend so much time planning that I would not end up doing. Because in the process of planning, I'm like considering every single thing that could go wrong, what could go well. It just ends up like discouraging me to an extent because I've seen what can go wrong, and yeah. So don't plan too much. So yeah, and it's something that I realized that before I know it, 5 months is gone, 1 week, 1 week. I want to understand what I'm doing, I want to do this, I want to do that. And there are so many things, so many plans I had last year, so many of them. Well, I just wanted to be so sure. I wanted to have 100% certainty that if I was going to do this, it was going to be alright. Like, let's just say basically, I didn't want to make any mistake. As a person of faith, what I've come to understand or finally learn is that and realize is that rarely, like very rarely, will God give you the entire blueprint, like of whatever He wants you to do. For example, Abraham was instructed to leave his country, which was a familiar place. He felt safe. I mean, it feels easier to move when you are sure of what you're doing. For example, if I call you and I'm like, hey, I have an offer for you, like in Lagos, but you need to leave. You're in Abuja and you need to leave Lagos, but I'm going to give you an apartment. I'm going to give you a car. You won't even have to stress yourself. You're going to be walking on the island, and the apartment's on the island. Like, who doesn't like the sound of that? It feels so secure. Everything is taken care of. Maybe I won't tell you I'm going to give you your feeding allowance and stuff like that. You would be so happy to move if I told you that. But now let's take another side to it. I tell you to move, and I'm like, I have something good for you, but when you come, I'm going to tell you more about it. But you have to move before you know what I'm going to give you. It doesn't make sense, right? Like, why should you move when I'm not giving you the details? What if you go there now or I'm just using you to play? What will you do? You'll be stranded in Lagos. So I think that's where this whole thing comes up. It comes from a lot of us like security. Who doesn't like security actually? We like to have it all planned out and figured out, which is not a bad thing. But rarely, rarely would God tell you, rarely would God give you the full picture. He would require you to take a step of faith It would require you to trust him regardless, even when you're not too sure. So, in conclusion, clarity would often come after you move. You cannot sit down in one place and hope clarity. You just need to take like steps of faith. Just give a little balance to this. Like, it's not like it's a bad thing to plan. I mean, planning is good. Like, even the Bible says we should plan, we should count the cost before we take any step, before we take any action. We should consider like whatever it is we need to get done to achieve that goal or purpose. But when that planning now becomes the stumbling block to why you are not moving, like, Baba, don't plan. Okay, not like you shouldn't plan, but it just comes to balance. All that being said, if you're in a season where you feel stuck because you are waiting to get clarity for the next step, or you just want more details from God, or yeah, or you're just trusting God for more details, more direction, this is a reminder that the most faithful thing you can do sometimes is just trust God by taking that step. So that is what I am choosing to do. That's what I'm learning to do, and have have a wonderful time. Yes, so just do that, and here's to showing up more. Here's to showing up more. Bye.
Later.